Feel sorry for your trans friends.
I don't have any trans friends. Anyways, here's how to tell if your LED sign is cheap.
Hello.
Goodbye. Anyways, if you want to start a business...
I am my boyfriend's first black girlfriend.
If you're black, then I'm the real Donald Trump himself. China, China. I know China very well. I know everybody in China.
Like, I'm a trans man and I'm gay and I have been...
Isn't that being straight, but just with extra steps? Anyways...
The first 3 things a female notices in a man...
Don't care. Anyways, here's how to tell if your LED sign is cheap.
I like this guy, man.
MAGA doesn't believe in climate change, but they think Democrats are magically controlling the weather.
Who the fuck holds a burger like that? What the fuck are you doing? Who the fuck? What are you doing?
Beta!
There's so much trans hate in the world. There's so much trans hate in the world right now and I'm so done with it. And pride just means that we are unabashedly happy just to be alive.
Yeah. And where do you personally feel that hate is coming from?
Most places, but especially the government.
And in your own life, where would you say that you feel the hate the most?
I feel like I kind of internalize a lot of the hate, so it feels like it mostly comes from myself at this point because...
First, who's in charge of the LA Fire Department? Kristen Crowley. She's the first LGBTQ fire chief. She makes almost $500K and went to Harvard Business School. Christina Kepner, first lesbian assistant chief to the LA Fire Department. Harvard Kennedy School for managing diverse organizations. I don't know. They teach you how to put out a fire at Harvard?
Yeah, the Harvard firefighting school.
And then we have Christine Larson, LA Fire Department's first lesbian equity bureau chief, $400K a year, and they're focused on everything except for putting out fires and fire readiness.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it feels good to include everyone, and you're the fire chief.
You're the best.
You're the assistant. We're wearing the outfits. We can do it. Let the white guys out. We want to change everything. We're in charge now. And then the city burns, and no one. There's no water in the fire hydrant.
Do you need to go to the Harvard School of Management to figure out you need water?
You want to see somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better. Is she strong enough to do this? Or you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire, which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
It's so funny the way they say only 5% of women are firefighters at the end, like that's a bad thing, when this Muppet just admitted she couldn't carry a man out of the house. As a matter of fact, test it. If you're a grown man, try and get your girlfriend or your sister to try and pull you out the house or just out the room when you play dead. Guarantee most of them won't be able to do it, or they'll do it really slow, so you die. And this is why we've got to stop all this diversity hiring and give the most capable people the job. Because now when it's a life or death situation like in California, you've got donuts like this that are taking care of it. It's a fucking joke. I also hope anyone that's been affected by the fires is safe and has capable people that are helping them.
We're in a fire, and I'm playing dead. How'd you go pick me up? What do you mean you don't know how to
Fire.
Ah, you pinched the up my arm.
Daddy.
We gotta do something. Go ahead, babe, you got me.
But this the fire. This the fire. You burn me.
I'm burning.
The study's coming out saying that liberal women are the unhappiest group of people. Duh. I could have told you that. They're miserable. They blame everyone else on their problems. They take no accountability in their lives. They don't understand the way the world works, and they have this victim mentality. I didn't need a study to tell you that.
Would you guys rather go to jail for the rest of your life or be conservative?
Go to jail.
Go to jail?
Yeah.
Die.
Okay. Who's taking care of your kids right now?
Excuse me, are you trying to shame a working mother
Not
of
at all.
four?
But you weren't telling
who's
us.
taking care of my kids right now? What an anti-feminist statement to make. In fact, I have an amazing spouse who homeschools my children. But if my children were in daycare right now, who are you to tell me that I'm not a good mother?
I'm not telling you you're not a good mother.
Oh, you just asked who are taking care of my children. Would you ask a man that? Would you have asked a man that? If a man was standing here, would you have said, who's at home taking care of your kids? No, you wouldn't. You asked me that because I was a woman. That's anti-feminist. And that's when I lose my shit. Sorry.
This is what they do when they get exposed for being the hypocrites they truly are. They get personal and then they run away. Or they waddle like this donut.
They just found a batch of new ballots. 40 million new ballots. Kamala Harris is president-elect.
Bullshit! She better not have.
You know what? Hillary Clinton and her are working together. They're hiding files.
What?
She's your president, Tina.
She ain't my president.
She just won the election.
A woman can't run this country.
God, not if it's like you.
Oh, I get it straight.
Can't beat the men, can't beat the women. The only thing you can do now is identify as a 6-year-old and beat up the kids.
Any of you ladies take in a black illegal immigrant that's here with us today that needs a home? No, I thought Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter, but they won't take in my black illegal immigrant friend Felix from Mexico. I guess they don't matter that much. Would you guys be willing to take in a black illegal immigrant?
Ooh, you're odd, showing off.
A ritual. He's doing a ritual on the poster.
Oh, that sucks.
What's your name? What's your name? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, let's not do that. Drop it. Let's not do that. Right. Drop it. Drop it. Get out of here.
Looks to me that they stumbled upon a mythical creature. I'd say some type of goblin or dark elf that somehow escaped the government facility.
Are you? Who are we? We are that platoon.
Who are you? Who are we? We are that platoon.
The last 5 months I've been conducting a social experiment online to expose how gullible and how delusional the left is. A lot of people genuinely thought I was a trans person because it's hard to tell the difference, sadly, between comedy and someone who's genuine about being trans.
So no one cared that he was doing that. You don't care if it is or isn't. That's my sentiment towards trans people. Do what you'd like. I'm not upset with you. Just stop trying to get taxpayer money for your cosmetic surgery. Stop making it like a social thing. Because I don't agree with it doesn't mean I hate you and I want you to have harm. I can love you and be polite in society. I'm just not asking it to burden everyone else.
Most importantly, leave the kids alone. And then when you're an adult, if you want to identify as a pig, then you identify as a pig. But that means that you have to live the life of a pig. You can't start claiming human rights after that. You are now a pig. If I want to eat you for my breakfast, I can eat you for my breakfast. Not that I would, because you probably taste like shit.
You are the first black head coach to go to a national championship game in college football.
Congratulations.
Just hearing that response alone, how much does this mean to you?
You know, I've said this before. I don't ever want to take attention away from the team. It is an honor, and I hope all coaches, minorities, black, Asian, white, it doesn't matter, great people continue to get opportunities to lead young men like this. But this ain't about me, this is about us. And we're gonna celebrate what we've done because it's something special.
He's politely saying, stop making this about race and focus on what my team's actually accomplished, you stupid bitch.
Do you guys believe that there's more than two genders?
It's tricky.
It's a great question.
Yeah, I think it's up to the individual.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think it's a complicated topic. I'm not educated enough to have probably a serious opinion on the matter, but I agree. I think it's up to the individual. I think it's more than the traditional male-female. Obviously, there's... Yeah, I don't know.
It's a hard one. We're not prepared for this.
No, that's all right. No, yeah,
it's such a good question, though.
Yeah, well, that's the reason for it, because like I've met people who believe either way.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm not the hard male female. I mean, it's kind of what you feel inside as well, more than the physical. So it's a different world we live in these days. Yeah.
What a drip of a man. There's nothing complicated about this question. A 5-year-old can answer this question. He's just scared to answer it because he don't want to get cancelled or he might not get laid.
I was born as a man and now I'm a woman.
Okay, no, but you don't become a woman just because you dress like a woman. So let me ask you a question. If I wear a disguise or a costume, do I become that thing? For example, if I dress with a sombrero and start talking with a Mexican accent, do I then become that culture?
No, because that's different race.
Okay,
That's
but then wait,
very
why? How is it different? Because you're saying that if you dress a certain way and you present a certain way, you can be as you think you are. Why can't I also just choose what culture I am?
Because you're born within a culture, you're born with...
But you were born as a man. So what is a woman?
What is a woman is whatever you want to be.
So anyone can be a woman?
Yeah.
Do you get a period?
No. Well, actually, yes. So, no.
Wow. Can you give birth?
No.
So a woman can be whatever you want it to be. Is that correct?
Yeah, but cis women can also be and have all of those
So
things.
under that logic, can I become a bobcat or a giraffe?
I mean, if you want me to call you a bobcat, sure. I don't care.
So at some point, don't you see that it's probably a bad idea to give people the ability to identify whatever they want as just because they feel a certain way?
Why would it be a bad thing?
Well, shouldn't we have some sort of objective truth that male and female differences and distinctions matter?
At least this Muppet was able to have a conversation without screaming and getting personal. Still delusional and need a Michael though.
Get some help.